This year's National Sports Collector Convention in Chicago was absolutely insane. There were over 100,000 people at the show, and I managed to push my way through the crowd and get 3 boxes of the exclusive 2025 NSCC edition Upper Deck Goodwin Champions. Let's go ahead and open them on up. These boxes have at least 2 hits per box, just like the regular 2025 Goodwin Champions boxes. These are the national exclusive editions. So these have the 1 exclusive gold crackle parallel card per box. I do believe those are numbered to 50. So an extra numbered to 50 special parallel in each box. But Goodwin Champions is super fun. If you're not familiar with Goodwin Champions, it is a multi-sport product. It does have a lot of Upper Deck exclusive athletes in it, like Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, Wayne Gretzky stuff as well. But some of the highlights from this year's Goodwin Champions is, let me check my list. Lamine Yamal, on-card rookie autos. Cameron Brink, on-card rookie autos. You got Tony Hawk in here, Shaun White. You've got Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods stuff. And you can also hit sketches, patch cards, like I said, on-card autos, lenticular cards, coin relics, all kinds of fun stuff, including some U.S. naval relics as well. And there's the independent certification sticker that it is authentic Navy memorabilia. But 5 cards per pack, 15 packs per box. I'm excited to see what we find in here. And this is actually something I was really looking forward to when Upper Deck announced that they were going to have exclusive boxes of Goodwin. I had originally planned on getting some Goodwin for the silver pack redemption thingy that Upper Deck does, where you get these like bonus packs for purchasing certain boxes. And then these were not eligible because these were sold by Upper Deck themselves, but if you bought regular Goodwin at like Steel City, Dave & Adams, other participating vendors, you would have been able to get some bonus packs for every box. But I actually opened those off camera already. I did pull Kopitar auto numbered to 90, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we find in here. Instead of regular Goodwin for that, I got some ice, I got some O-Pee-Chee Platinum, and I also got a box of Extended Series hockey, so we'll have that at some point. Also, please ignore the fact that the underside of my Expos hat is green for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why it's green. I mean, it's red, white, and blue, and then it's just green. So if I look up like this, I look not only crazy, but yeah, the bottom of my hat's gone, so ignore that. But let's see what we have. We've got Tika Nazareth on the black parallel, Warren Zaire-Emery. These are the regular foils. You get a couple of those per box. Usually you get a couple shiny ones as well. 1 to 2 shiny ones. I'm excited to see what we find here. Shaun White, that's cool. Haley Hernandez, Young Guns. But yeah, some super cool signers on the checklist this year. You can get Tony Hawk autos, you can get Shaun White autos, you can get, I believe, Carrie Walsh Jennings. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. I should have double-checked before we got started. I think Misty May Trainer also is in this set. I think she's at least in the base, if she's not also an auto as well. But it's just super cool. I grew up watching that duo in women's beach volleyball crush the Olympics when I was a kid, so that's super cool. I find a lot of the athletes in here to be really neat. There's also some pop culture people as well. You'll see some actors. There's a Bigfoot hunter in here. Eva Gattino on the Young Guns. I figured I would just go ahead and make one video opening up all 3 boxes instead of trying to space them out. Let's see. Ooh, cute. Number 62 on this animal emblem. So I'm guessing either a tier 2 or a tier 3. But we got a... He's so cute! Oh, I love him! Oh my goodness. Red-eyed tree frog. So this is like... So instead of being a regular like patch card, this year they're like plastic emblems. They remind me of luggage tags. You know, like fun luggage tags and you squish them and they're like textured. That's what this feels like. Now, I was like, what are the chances of me getting one of these? And I was like, not very good, so I left my super thick sleeves over there, but I did bring, or my super thick top loaders, but I did bring my thick sleeves over here. I was like, I'm probably only going to need like 108 point and 78 point sleeves and top loaders, but these are super chunky. I do believe the odds on these are 1 in 3 boxes, so I should have been like, you know, I'm probably going to hit one, but... He's at least sleeved up. Mr. Frog is sleeved up for now, even though he's not in a top loader. I'll take care of that after the stream. I did, or after the stream, after the recording. From the box we opened up on Wednesday, the Marvel Masterpieces. If you guys haven't seen that video, go ahead and link it right up here. I did say I will get them top loaded after the video, and I did. Proof here that I did it. So I will get Mr. Frog all safe, but for now he's just chilling. He's not naked. He's not a naked frog. He's got his underwear on. He's got the sleeves. Orange Ari Emery. Oh, we have an Alicia Lehman Deluxe, Young Gun Deluxe, 189 of 250. Also, say that these regular cards, the regular paper, feels a little different than normal Goodwin. I wonder if there's a different print run of base, which I feel like might make sense. Neto Gowdy. Asia O'Neill is our first yellow Crackle exclusive. Is it yellow or gold? It is gold Crackle. So 5 of 50, cool palindrome number there. Here's the page. So these are the exclusives. Pretty. I love the way that looks on camera. It looks even more shiny than it does in person. I love that. A red foil, McKenna Whittam. So these aren't numbered, but these fall, I want to say, 1 in every 2 or 3 boxes. They're not very common, so I would recommend sleeving and top loading if you have top loaders available. Which I commented I don't have my thick ones, but I don't have anything besides 79 and 108 point in front of me. I was just too excited. I was too excited to get started. I was like, my makeup looks good, I made a thumbnail, let's rock and roll, and then I hit the record button, and now I'm here. One day, the more I get used to doing this again, and then I'll be all properly set up. But for now, we just YOLO it. Ontario Brown in the foil. Okay. I feel like we're gonna see an auto in here. Oh, we do have an auto. I didn't cheat, I promise. Karan Sony is an actor. Does not say. I'm sure they didn't get the licensing for any of the films. I was like, I'm not sure what Aaron Sony has been in. Doesn't strike me as familiar. But I was just saying, I feel like we're going to see an auto in this box on top of the emblem, because instead of finding a relic and an emblem, I feel like that would feel bad. Felt like we're going to see an auto, but maybe we'll see a relic as well. We have a few packs left. Oh, we have a second auto. Future Watch to $2.99. Damian Martinez for football. 227 of $2.99. Cool. State. See this guy? I think it's Jason Momoa from his Game of Thrones days. Not as Aquaman. But I see him and I think he's somebody else. Let's see what we got here. We have Stacy Peralta for skateboarding, 49 of $3.99. That also looks super sick on camera. So that dress looks amazing on her. And last pack of box 1, I am super thrilled with the frog. Tsuno Taira Young Gun. Alrighty. Here we go, number 2, Tiny Knife. Let us into the box. Alrighty. They're a really thick pack right here. You see that? Let's start with that one. I think it's a coin relic. I feel like I can feel the holes. I don't think it's an emblem. I don't think it's some sort of retro relic. No, it is one of the quad coinage. Birth year quad coinage. 2450 Stan Musial. Those are some cool looking coins. Right. Actually pretty sweet. Yo, I forgot how nice my cameras are. The camera is so sick, dude. Look how up and personal we get. This is cool. I like this overlay. Also, I adjusted the temperature of this camera a bit. It's because I had auto white balance on, so I guess it thought I was super pasty, which happens sometimes. I know sometimes it makes me more yellow. I have an awkward undertone, I think, because I'm Greek. Usually you're like either warm or cool undertone. I'm olive. So that's why sometimes, depending on the warmth of lighting, it can look like I have jaundice. It just makes me look yellow. So sometimes we alternate between yellow, but at least they don't look super pasty. I feel like this, even when it makes me more yellow, makes me look more like how I actually look in person. Also, the thick sleeves aren't even thick enough. This is such a fat card. Stan Musial, 1920. Some old coins can be pretty expensive too, right? I wonder how much it costs to make something like that. I don't know if 1920 is old enough for coins to be expensive, but I like that. That was cool. Jack Alexi, I like that we're seeing some variety. Now, of course, I would love to have certain people's auto out of this product in particular. You know, there's always a few people that it's like, that's what you really want out of Goodwin Champions. Like, I would definitely be very pleased with the Michael Jordan shoe relic auto, where it's a piece of his shoe. I would be happy with that. But I'm having a good time as is. We have Chris Evert. The Splash of Color Lenticular Bounty. This year, those don't seem to count as hits, which is nice. Those are typically one per box. We didn't see one in the first box. We have Acetate. It's cool. Acetate Young Gun, clear cut. Kevin Concepcion for football. Cool. Also, I ordered a new table mount rig setup, so that way I can hopefully also have better lighting too. Burden, the $3.99 orange. So that should probably be in plates for next video. The goal for that was to fix my lighting issues that I kind of have up here, because the way it's set up is I have the ring light back here, right behind the face cam actually. But then the problem is like half of the ring light is blocked by the overhead mount for the camera, because it's just sticking out kind of diagonal, like in front of it. So I think I only really get light from the bottom half. So I figured if I have a one that goes over, I can stick this on top and I can hang the ring light down so nothing blocks it. That's the goal. We'll see if it actually works or if I somehow make it worse. But I'm hoping to fiddle with that on my days off coming up. Tiger Woods. Ooh, Kika Nazareth on the Young Gun Outburst. All these parallels are looking so good in this lighting. They look sick. I mean, they look cool in person too, but I feel like these are actually looking better on camera than they do in person. That's a sweet looking card. Okay. Something thick in here. Not uber thick. It could just be the decoy. We have our Crackle. Steppy Graph. Cool. For tennis. 12 of 50. That's our exclusive. Greg LeMond. Malawak to 149. Rodriguez Young Gun. What a black. I just noticed there's a black in the regular base pile. Gretchen Walsh. Austin Newell. Black parallel here. Oh, Tiger Woods. Whoops, sorry, Mr. Woods. I put you in the normie pile, not the fancy pile. Here's LePage. Tara Sasaki. Alright, last pack of box number 2. Diana, Jocelyn Robertson. Alrighty, so what did we have in this box? So I guess maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe they are actually considering the Splash of Colors a hit this year. It's just you're usually getting 3 hits per box instead of 2. Because otherwise, we just got these 2 this box, right? On top of, you know, the Young Gun Outburst and the Clear Cut Young Gun. You got a 149, you got a 399, you got a 50. But maybe I spoke a little too early. It just seemed like it wasn't counting as a hit like it has in years past, although I guess it does make sense. You know, it says at least 2 per box. I think Goodwin usually says 3 per box, so I guess that's how it kind of maxed out. Also, I like how I did my makeup today. I was off yesterday. If you guys are like, Allie, you didn't stream yesterday. Yes, I had pre-planned PTO. I went to go see Kesha. And I was like, you know, everyone here has cool makeup, man. I didn't dress up. I dressed up the first time I ever went to a concert and like did my makeup and everything. And then it's like, you know, you get to a concert and it's all sweaty and gross. There's no point. So I don't dress up when I go to concerts anymore unless I wear like a thematic t-shirt. But I was looking at everybody else and I was like, step my game up. I felt inspired to go a little crazy. Oh my gosh, she's so crazy. Love her. Alrighty, last box, Upper Deck. Don't disappoint me, please. Wilson, Cameron, Brink. Yeah. Like a decoy in here. Aaron Fox. We got our yellow crackle, our last exclusive. Amber Balkan for racing. 13/50. Did we get all lovely ladies for our foils? Our foils to 50, I think. Let's take a look. And Asia O'Neill, Amber Balkan, and Steffi Graf. How pretty they are. I wish I bought more. I was tempted to buy a whole case. The problem is Goodwin cases are 16 boxes. So I was looking on eBay to see. Looks like someone sold a box of this for $145, but I couldn't really find anything else. But maybe it's because I just searched Goodwin Champions NSCC instead of like national exclusive or you know, trying different combos. But that's all one I was able to see. But so at the booth, these were $114.99. You know, not too crazy. I think really for, you know, the checklist that you have and the amount of variety, the cool stuff, the numbers, the foils, the parallels you get per box, and at least 2 hits. $115, great price. I just didn't want to buy a whole case. You know, the case is too big. If it was an 8-box case, I probably would have bought an 8-box case. But there's 16-box cases. That's a lot. That's almost like $2,000. And I wanted to buy singles, so I did not. It's Maggie Steffens for water polo. Let's go Team USA. We have one of the Navy inserts. We have Story of the USS Midway, CV-41. Operation Frequent Wind. They have Taco Bell. They rescued 3,073 refugees. Maybe I shouldn't have made the Taco Bell fart joke. Alex Ferreira on the red foil. These inserts are pretty rare as well. I'm going to sleeve that up. Foil. Hinano Kusaki to 249. Also, this rock climber I keep thinking is like 2008, like Emma Watson. Haley Ashburn. Oh, we have another Young Gun Outburst. Camila Cardoso, cool. These look so good. You know, you know what I wish I had? I wish I had some PWHL boxes to open. I don't know if the shop's gonna get any. I open PWHL. I never, unfortunately, got my hands on any last year either. Got a red Michael Jordan Gowdy. Also, Amber Backlund looks like Anne Hathaway with sunglasses. Color Andre Agassi. Code on the back. Are you a tier 3? I can't remember. Why do I feel like he's a SSSSSP? Can I search? Am I gonna ruin my recording if I search? I don't want to. I'm scared. I'm scared. My mouse is right here. I'm scared though. I'm gonna look after, or you know what? Let me know in the comments if that is an SSP tier 3 splash of color lenticular. Why is my phone ringing? Oh, that's my... Okay, awkward. I have everything. I made sure I muted the computer. I muted all my Windows tabs in case anything broke through the computer mute. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. That's my super emergency wake-up alarm. So it is 2:30 in the afternoon on Friday, by the way. If this video gets out on time, it'll be up around, like, what, 5:30? 5 o'clock? That's my... You need to wake up and get ready. Noise. Which goes through the DND on phones. I should really be directing that at myself. I'm a goofy goober, man. Luther Burden on the Young Gun Deluxe to 250. Oh, we have a Exquisite 83 of 99 Crystal Lampract for golf. Was it auto? Got a bit of a print line there, unfortunately. It's got a print line on both sides. So cool though. On card, Crystal Lampract. Now the top loaders I brought over, not a single one is gonna fit anything that I pulled. Not a single one. I was prepared and yet not prepared at the exact same time. Goodwin has so much variety. It's so much fun. We have an orange coming up here. Cameron Brink to 399. Beautiful. Like I said, I love that dress on her. It looks great. 79s and 108 points. Does not help with anything here. John Nevis, Leximissimo. And last pack, even the packs say exclusive, which I like. Bustamante. And Agassi to wrap things off. He looks so different. I didn't want to say it when I first pulled it, but I was like, oh my gosh, he has hair. But let's take a look at everything we pulled here in these 3 boxes. This is super fun. So I didn't hit any crazy cards. I wanted the red ink splash of color Tony Hawk. Ever since Upper Deck posted that on socials before set release, I was like, I want that so bad. Tony Hawk autos are expensive though. Like I went to the National and there was some stuff I wanted to find. I didn't want to jinx it. So a lot of you were asking, Allie, what are you looking for? And I'm like, oh, you know, just all kinds of stuff. But I wanted to see if I could find, and I did see someone actually had a Ginter Michael Phelps auto. It was 2008 or so. Ginter had a mini autos of Michael Phelps, which is already expensive raw, but they had a great deal. It was like a BGS 9. It was like $5,000. I'm like, I was hoping I'd find a raw one that was kind of cheap. Or like a Dynasty, the 2024 Topps Chrome Olympics Dynasty patches of Katie Ledecky. There's one on eBay for like $2,000. I want it. It's just hard to like... It's hard to spend that much money. Just in general, like that's just so much. Even if in theory, like if I did take that much cash with me to the National, as I may or may not have, it would be so hard to spend it all on one card. Even though I've been like trying to save for like a year, you know? It'd be hard to like dump that much on one card. Instead, I spent quite a bit, but I got a good sized handful of new stuff. Which I did order a bunch of magnetics as well. I'm hoping here next video, if not maybe the next one, then maybe the one afterwards or within the next 3 or so videos. I want to do finally consolidating and organizing and putting all my cool stuff in magnetics. Because I was cleaning up my desk real quick. I was cleaning up my desk here, which is an absolute mess to do videos. And I was like, you know, I forgot I got this. And it cut breaks last year. Not even this year's release of last season, but like last year's release of 2 seasons ago. I forgot I pulled this. And it's been sitting in this Wreck and Breaks closed top loader since I got it in the mail. So I ordered a bunch of magnetics. I'm going to go through these piles and the piles over there and the piles over there and the piles over there. And I'm just going to yap and you're going to watch me put stuff away. Or you're not going to watch it. Up to you. Anyways, back to the recap here. We had those 2 autos. We had the Exquisite Thick Auto to 99. Crystal Lampract Rookie. We had the Stan Musial Quad Coinage to 50. And the Tree. I wonder if he's maybe a tier 3. Just because I don't think I've seen any other black bordered ones. He's so cute, though. I love him. That's like a great patch for me to get. I love the frogs. I want one as a pet. In total, we also had 3 orange parallels to 399, the Cameron Brink, Luther Burden, and Stacey Peralta. We had our 3 exclusives on the out of 50s. We had the AJ O'Neill, Amber Balkan, and Steffi Graf. We had 2 Young Gun exclusives, or Young Gun Deluxe rather, to 250, Luther Burden and Alicia Lehman. 2 Young Gun Outbursts, Camila Cardoso and Kika Nazareth. We had the Kevin Concepcion on the Clear Cut Acetate. We had the Blue to 249, Kusaki, and the Meloak to 149. And then those autos I kind of talked over earlier, we had the Agassi and the Everts on the Splash of Colors for tennis, and then Damian Martinez to 299 Future Watch, and the Karin Sony. In total, we also had 2 red foils and a USS Midway insert. But that was super fun. So I didn't get the Tony Hawk auto I was hoping to pull, or a Yamal that I could sell and then buy other stuff, or, you know, Michael Jordan shoe relic that I could sell and buy a lot of stuff. Or, you know, my Legends of US Beach Volleyball. But I still got some really cool stuff that I was super happy about. Really, really had a good time. If I had to pick my favorite, might be the frog. But yeah, some really cool stuff. These old coins look super sick too. You know, super fun. I like the foils, they look great. 2 Young Gun exclusives and a clear cut in 3 boxes is pretty nuts. I still think the Agassi might be a tier 3. Yeah, very fun, very fun, very fun. For 3 boxes of Goodwin Champions, I had a blast. So I hope that you all enjoyed it as well. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. You know, it's whatever. Do whatever you want, bro. Can't stop you. Do whatever you want. But I hope you did enjoy it. And if you'd like to see more from me, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And one thing that I've been meaning to do, I keep forgetting, but I want to give an extra special shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. Your guys' support helps me be able to go out and buy things like this and be able to open up and share with all of you. So especially since I have my queue, I have my schedule, I have notes, I have box planning order. Ooh, you guys want to pause and get a sneak preview of what Allie might be up to? Ooh. But yeah, I'm... What's the phrase? I don't know. Feet on the ground, or working on it. I'm working on it, man. So without your guys' support, it'd be definitely more tough for me to go ahead and go out of my way and go buy stuff to open. I thank you for that very much, and I hope that you guys are appreciating your little emotes and my infrequent updates that I give you all in the community members tab. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, that does it for me here. So I hope that you, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. And I hope you all will tune in next week for whatever we get on into. Bye-bye.